Centaur looks like a really beefy boy, but he might like just disappear. We should keep an eye, like especially on like level 2. Which they will get faster, because nowadays in Dota, on the sideline, you don't get level 2 out of first 2 waves if there's 0 denies. You're like short of 1 XP. But if you get like a first blood, so if you get any Div or first blood, whatever, it actually makes you get level 2 out of 2 full waves. Which can like make a really big impact on it. Oh, sunset? Sunset?
Oh, that's pretty close. Wave of Terror is on cooldown, so Sunset's fine. Heal up with a Tango. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, oh, Fairy Fire activated. Puck will survive that onslaught there from Melojul.
I can't let you have that.
We see 2 points in the Dragon's Blood, 1 Bracer on him, second one maybe even coming. Mage Slayer queued up, you know, before this pack could just go like a fast Witchblade and try to deal with the DK, but nowadays DK not only go for the lot of points in Dragon Blood, they also go for the Mage Slayer, so these spirits from the mid really don't threaten him at all.
Oh no, I've just realised something. Milan, did you when Birmingham 2019, I think it was either 2018 or 2019, did you ever watch that tournament back then or not?
I mean, for sure, I watch every big tournament, so hold that thought, Rife is just gonna get solo kill, Melojul on his DK. Oh man, this is quickly turning into a disaster. I did, why?
Because this DK mid, speaking of the kill that just happened mid, it was something that the entire audience in the arena absolutely hated, like Dragon Knight mid. I don't know if you remember in 2018 or 2019, I can't remember which year it was, but it was like a meta where every mid laner on every team was picking up Dragon Knight middle.
And buying Midas.
And buying and everyone was but everyone was like, oh, the crowd was groaning every time a DK mid was picked up, because it was just so dull.
It's kind of a boring hero, you know, look at him, but you get a solo kill, you know, that's boring for you. There, and we don't see every day DK solo killing a pack, although it's a decent matchup.
Yeah, we don't.
We mostly see him like dominate through the last hit, but dying to DK, it's whole another trouble. I mean, it's not as flashy as the other, you know, Ember, Pangos, Storm Spirit, name it, Invokers, but you know, it's good. So that's one thing they care about on the Navi side.
Oh, and I'm just looking top here, Milan, with Nefrit. He's got himself a double brace. Oh, Zayak. Well, actually, speaking about this top lane, in some trouble here, as Nesfit will find the kill there onto the line, but I was going to say double bracer and a magic wand here on Mars. Do you think that's okay? Because I remember like, some people, they discussed that buying double bracer like this is very inefficient, but ever since they released that patch, you know, like ages ago, where it doubles the impact of like, you know, bracer and wraith band after 25 minutes, is it okay?
I mean, it doesn't really have to do much with that, because like they don't buy it they buy just like for the stats in the lane. It allows him like to sort of sustain, because it gives some sort of region, and it also allows him to last it like really nicely. So like all these Marses, what they want to do is like they just want to be a big bosses, like it's a Mars style, right? Just a big boss in the lane for first 10 minutes, get a lot of denies, get a lot of assets, and then once you hit the arena, the Void has to sort of get out of the lane. But as you know, Void is not the best jungle farmer, so that's the whole idea behind it.
Yeah.
And that's what you need some sustain, you don't want to buy Helm, the ring is kind of shit right now as the item, so like double bracer into the soul ring like seems like a meta nowadays.
Oh, okay. But speaking about this armor reduction, like we were bottom, Scarlet not having a fun time here. I mean, especially with the Helm of the Iron Will here. Only level 1 meld, and still being pushed away here by the TA. I mean, especially with the side blades as well.
The side blades go through armor, and the meld is just some stupid amount of minus armor. Probably like -5 level 1. Oh,
oh, DK being caught there. Trying to escape now to the tier 1 tower. Oh, the uphill miss! Never mind. Finds the kill. 2 rotations there to help the puck. They finally get some vengeance there for the early death on the puck. They get DK.
Oh, Melody, they're gonna try to see what's up a bit. Rain Prince, he needs to be careful alone, but he's an inch with a... Oh.
Naughty good.
He had a stick, fairy fire, and a lotus, and he TP's out. To the tower though. So, not so bad. I mean, huge rotation by SIBE team. Like, killing this DK is detrimental to them, because like the offense is the best defense, right? Instead of getting their tower pressured by the DK6, he actually dies and doesn't get anything out of his first ultimate.
Oh, I like this as well. Meladrill is going for a first item Mage Slayer here on the Dragon Knight middle.
Yeah, without power threats, oh, Nefrit gonna get gone, but double bracer phase boots should be fine. Malady, this is a bit ambitious.
Good ball here. I mean, the blood grenade's there.
Gonna try for deny.
No,
Ooh.
won't deny. Gets the kill there. Sunset does.
A lot of space for Tia regardless. I mean, you usually don't want to die there, you just want to threat that you're going for this room, so they need to bring another hero to like stop you, and then you walk away. But it's not too big of a deal, regardless. TA having a really good time, by the way. Level 6, minute 7:30, almost level 7 actually. Power threads, Blade of Alacrity, like he's gonna make a top lane.
Forward here with the time walk, was able to cast that time dilation there, having quite an effect there onto the Moz. Moz is actually getting hit here by skeletons.
I mean, these guys hurt.
Summoner.
I don't know if you ever farmed the big camp with some shitty hero. Like these guys,
Yeah.
like, they take all of your HP. You don't want to mess with them.
Tell me about it, Milan. Every time I'm trying to farm that camp at a low level, it just seems like I've lost half my HP already.
Meladrill with the Elo rune, he should be able to get his tower. They're gonna try for the night.
You won't get it. The Dragon Tail's there. On the Wave of Terror as well. Magic Missile. That will be enough to obtain the kill there onto the Hoodwink. Now they'll attempt to try and go for something here onto the Puck. Puck no matter will have to use that Dream Coil there defensively, and there's no follow through here from SIBE.
And now we see Navi actually like stabilizing around the mid lane, bringing more heroes in advance, and they actually get a kill plus tower, like a huge victory for them. 2k lead already, minute 9.
Meladrill having Enchantress practically tickle him there on the river, not losing any HP whatsoever. Is this Mage Slayer on the way now? And it's Courier. It is. It's got the recipe, got the cloak. Mage Slayer now on the way.
They need to turn this Ench into a carry real fast if they want to deal with this DK. They need some pure damage, because he's getting the armor, he's getting magic resistance, like he's getting really beefy. 16 stick, Mage Slayer, 25 magic resistance, plus like how much, like 30 on the attack? Like I don't know how much it removes.
It's
40
40%,
less,
yeah.
40, like, so I don't know.
And that's spell damage as well.
Like, remove this item. Like, I don't want to see it anymore. I'll just say it. Just get it out of my face. 3k lead at minute 9. Navi is not gonna stop. Their net worth is growing, and they keep making the moves. That's what the good teams do. They don't settle for mediocrity. Okay.
I do think it's an effective item, Milan, for sure. I mean, considering your reaction, it's definitely now, I'm sure it's an effective item. But it's the fact that I feel you can't progress anything further towards that item. Like, do you remember when you used to be able to use that to finish off like a Bloodthorn maybe? But now there's no follow-up recipe, it's just that. That's it. That's the only thing you can build. Surely that's the balance, right?
I mean, that's like attempt of unbalance, I would say. You know, I would post it on a subreddit. There was an attempt, you know. I would go there and post the Mage Slayer balance, you know, because you know, just compare it to a BKB, compare what it does, compare the cost, efficiency, compare the attack speed and the overtime damage it does. It's it's not fair. It's not fair. It should cost like 1k more, and then it might be balanced.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Just add like a 150 gold recipe, and it's balanced. You can, if Valve wants me to moderate the game, I'm here, ready.
If anyone from Valve is watching, please hire Milan. He knows what to do for balance.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a trade. Safe lane for a safe lane tower. Nothing much now. Map is gonna be a bit split until like the first item timings, and of course the power runs. Both teams will try for the power runs, but it will be mostly about like a DK dagger or the Mars dagger when the moves start to come out, the big ones.
I'm getting some deja vu here. This is exactly what happened in game 1, where everything was quite slightly like we didn't know and didn't determine who the top team was at the moment. It's quite even. Nothing too big is going on right now. I mean, speaking of big though, that is a big ancient camp right now that TA is farming up here with the side blitz.
I mean, tempo definitely favoring the side of Navi. Bottom room, there's gonna be a big fight on the bottom room.
Yeah, there's a double damage on the river as well, but able to get up to the high ground.
I mean, they tried to hit the DK. He didn't lose a sliver of HP, and they just they just give up. They're like, yeah, this is not gonna work, guys. Move on. I mean, the tempo is definitely favoring the side of Navi. It's not too detrimental, but 3k lead at minute 12, 4k, make it 4k. It's no joke. It's actually like it's a pretty big lead. Like it's like one luxury item almost at this point, but it's gonna start like to shape out, as I said, with the daggers or with the dazzle into the rock. Main Prince, he's a bit alone.
Yeah, he's okay. He'll get away. He's pretty fast. 385 movement speed. I gotta say though, I'm starting to favor your comment here on this Mage Slayer here, because he's practically surpassed the power treads. Oh no, okay, now got power treads, so even more attack speed now on the DK.
I mean, it might be okay, but I feel like, oh, hold this on, Nefrit's gonna get gone on.
Oh my god, okay, absolutely decimated there. Oh my gosh, bushwhack, and then along with the sharpshooter as well, completely deleting the Mars there.
I mean, that's kind of a power of the Centaur plus the Hoodwink, right? They just bring a lot of burst damage in between them. The control plus burst, and then on top of fact, like they can do this. And they didn't even have to use Chronos, so SIBE definitely not out of this game. Like Navi, the sides are how to say, reversed from the last game, right? Navi is kind of a SIBE position, a bit better with more lead, but they kind of have to play the tempo, like take the rush and like lead the game and like control the game. Where SIBE team, like if the game goes really slow and Navi makes like one big mistake, they can just be in the driving seat.
I mean, Nefrit there dying, he was quite confident to just farm this top lane forever. Oh, meanwhile, Dream Coil, so they'll come forward with a Chronosphere. Oh, the swap out! Will that allow Vengeful to survive? No. Vengeful will fall. Templar Assassin still trying to survive through it. One more second there on the refraction, will not be able to get it. That's 2 down on the side of Na'Vi. As they'll try and attempt to go for more here. The arena coming out though defensively, trying to attempt to turn it around. They'll get themselves sunset as now they'll attempt to try and find the hook. Who's going to be able to use the phase shift and illusory orb out of there. That's going to be a 2-for-1. So nice job there from SIBE.
I mean, great chrono by the Nestor catching 2 heroes there. I mean, Bench decided to swap him instead of the TA. That might have costed the TA his life, but regardless of that, a pretty nice win for the SIBE. They want to use this chrono, especially to kill like enemy carry. Like every time the TA dies, like it's one step behind on the tempo, you know. But now no chrono, you know, it's every game versus Void. Like okay, he's a big boss, he's a chrono, but whenever he uses chrono, you have like 2 minutes after respawn to capitalize on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a misclick or if that was the intended play to swap the Faceless, because Faceless was right on top of the Templar Assassin. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like the Faceless was hold that thought.
Hold that thought, as Nefrit is going to be found once again in the same space. Oh, never mind the swap from Malady.
Centaurs are on.
Oh, Malady saving the Mars. Nefrit, he gets himself out of there with thanks to that swap. Look to almost die here once again on this top lane to the same strat.
I
Able
mean,
to survive.
why doesn't he buy himself a Mage Slayer so that he doesn't die to magic? You know, it's his own fault. I mean, jokes aside, I mean, SIBE much better at playing the map this game. Although I would say maybe even has like worse heroes at it, but they just seem to improve, like understanding how to play the map. Like every time Nefrit shows on the map, even for a sec, they're there to catch, they're there to punish. Even though he doesn't die, it's like insane pressure. From 4k to 1k in like 2 minutes. Big comeback.
In regards to net worth, I mean, TA sitting comfortably here with 9,400 gold. Faceless Void doing a little bit rough here, but not in a terrible position. Has chance of coming back here. As long as these chronos are utilized correctly here on the side of SIBE, then they'll find themselves a good time. Though they are going to smoke up here onto Na'Vi. The smoke's going to break straight away there onto Sunset. They will find the Dragon Tail. And that is some lockdown there with the stuns. They get the kill on the Hoodwink. They'll attempt to try and find the Puck, but Puck has been able to slither into the trees. So no vision to obtain a kill. They're high on momentum right now. They want to try and find more as an Arena comes out, catching the Enchantress.
Puck is sleeping in.
But no mana to use a spear currently as a coil now coming down onto 2. They find themselves the Vengeful. Going for more. Nefrit is going to try to attempt an escape. The spear will come out, but it's not going to be enough to save him. So they will find the kill there indeed. Killing spree for the Faceless Void, getting some further gold here, and may perhaps want to go for more. They found themselves a lone lion within their side of the map, and now it's a double kill for the Faceless Void. Look at SIBE right now, having themselves a great time. And maybe perhaps they'll look to get themselves a Roshan right now. Moving to that pit, they'll get themselves an Aegis possibly.
Straight into the rush. I mean, why not? Like this, like they just killed a hero close to the rush pit. They killed a core hero, and with taking this Aegis, we should be pretty free. The Na'Vi heroes are not in the place to contest it. Like it's killing the whole TA tempo. You know, the TA has to get this Aegis. Has to play the tempo, it's the point of the hero, and like giving it to the Void, it's like a recipe for disaster. I mean, Puck will take it actually. So I mean, this is still fine. He'll be more active, and with the maybe TA Shark coming out, he really needs all the help in the role. And it's just the roles are just swapped. Oh man, like the Na'Vi feels like they need to play tempo. They push it. They go with the Mars dive top. They're just pushing it too much, you know.
I mean, what can Na'Vi do differently to get back into the position that they were? Because, you know, it was kind of even. They're having themselves an alright time, but they're kind of split off. I mean, look at this. Just TA and Lion here at the moment. I mean, Shard trying to get here for TA as well, so... they do find a kill onto Sunset again, but that's the only kill that they've been getting at the moment. It's like one kill on Hoodwink, the rest of the team just dies. That's how it feels like at the moment.
They just need a little bit better synergy between their cores. You know, the Mars initiations are fine, but he needs like TA closer to do damage. You know, it's no problem to go top, but if they are ready together, it's just the problem is like he goes and the only follow up is like, I don't know, like Avenge or Lion. It doesn't matter. This is not enough damage. Oh, that's good.
Hex. Mel there as well. The finger. Whoa, goodbye. Faceless Void. Was not expecting that. Got a little bit cocky there.
Exactly that, what I was talking about. Like, he gets caught, but there's not Venge there. There's a TA there with a Shard, and he has a lot of damage to bring. So, just a little bit more synergy between them, and like, they can kill any of these heroes almost without, like, getting exposed.
Yeah, I think this is going to swap around now, Milan. Now that you've got yourselves the Shard on the TA with the silence, we've seen how impactful this is across many tournaments. Many tournaments. This, especially to the likes of something like Puck or Faceless. And speaking of Puck, actually going to be stunned up there by the Dragon Tail and the Spear as well within the arena. That is goodbye Puck, but has himself the Aegis, going to be coming back alive in just a few more seconds. Melajoul is taking way too much damage that he can handle, even with this Mage Slayer. Will fall, and for that Aegis, they'll take down the DK.
I mean, the Mage Slayer is a very broken item, but it's not going to help you against 5 people healing you. Because they have multiple instances of damage, and he's going to go for the Manta next. A very standard build. You wanna you want to dodge the BKB, you know, that's why I buy the Mage Slayer. It will be kind of counterintuitive to buy Mage Slayer into BKB. And against Spaces Void, so Manta into Axe should be the standard DK build.
Would you be even angrier that Mage Slayer would proc on AoE Dragon Form damage?
I mean, I'm probably a bit more. I'm already mad, you know, so I'm gonna get more. Okay. Nice two-man Tormentor, you know, you love to see the efficiency, you know, anytime someone takes like Tormentor as 2 heroes, they get a spoink. We didn't get to talk about it last game, but right now, Enchantress, as our observer, is suggesting Dragonlance, Grobo,
Smoke. Top. Centaur. It's going to be found here by Mars, but actually locked in place with an Atos. Going to try and attempt to escape here right now with that blink. Scarlet will be fine. They'll avoid a certain death here from that smoke of Na'Vi.
Just short of more lockdown or Arena.
Wait, they still have a smoke on 2 heroes though on Na'Vi. DK and Lion, they're going to come mid and try and find the Puck, but Puck blinking away, never mind.
Actually, if you think about it, the rune being top worked against them. Because if the rune was bottom, he would probably just walk down to the rune and it would be enough time for the Lion to get on top of him. So, sometimes, you know, even the rune spawn works against you.
We're looking at Faceless Void, Nesphere. He has himself a BKB soon, but he did finish himself a Milnir first. Now, some would say this is a bit greedy, especially with the fact that their stun lock on the side of Na'Vi is very high. Are you okay with Nesphere here going a Milnir over a BKB, or do you feel like you need to mix up a little bit here with like a Maelstrom and then a BKB?
I'm fine with it because like it's a bit of like risky type of build, but I feel like it is necessary both for like a DPS and farm wise.
Yeah.
Like you just need this Mjolnir, like the Hyperstone and just like going like a PA, you know. You could go something like a Dezo BKB, right? Instead of Battle Fury BKB, but it's just not gonna be enough. So a bit riskier, but the way he played, he got to it. Only one death so far, so he's ready.
Oh, he's definitely ready as they smoke up as 3 here on SIBE. Going to try and find a Chronosphere here with the newly acquired BKB. The smoke may break there onto Vengeful. Don't go for the Vengeful. Oh, they're actually going to go for the Vengeful. Never mind, the Shivas comes out. It will not catch Maladi. Maladi will be fine. They're going to try and attempt to scout out top, but Nefrit is completely fine. I don't think they have vision of him at the moment, unless he goes underneath this Observer Ward. No, he's going to head in the other direction. Though Sunset might bump into him? Maybe?
He has the BKB, but if Void is around, it will not help, but no Void around. Sunset going for the Rod of Aethos into a Mage Slayer, you know? Everybody gets the Mage Slayer. You get the Mage Slayer, I get the Mage Slayer, everybody gets the Mage Slayer. I mean, it's sort of like a Ember thing where it can work on like everybody by Archon shots. Sorry.
I mean, this is the worst feeling, Milan. When you have yourself a BKB and you're ready to get a fight here. I mean, especially with something like a Chrono, it's like I want to try and find someone, and the team completely just avoids you for that whole time being, making you so frustrated.
I mean, it's sort of a reminiscence of the last game, right? Whenever the SIBE got their like big timing, like Na'Vi sort of understood it and like played around it. Never let them like get it. And turning nighttime, potential rush in 1 minute, like the whole like map movement shifted towards the top lane. You know, whoever gets the next rush is like it's gonna be a real big.
The Roshan possibly up in 50 seconds. So maybe perhaps we're looking around to just wait out for the Roshan. Both teams possibly have an idea of taking out each other's tier 2 tower. Rotation here from the Puck. Is they going to be able to scout it out and find it? The silence is there. Lion in trouble. The Dream Coil found. The Chrono comes out. It will connect there onto the Vengeful though. BKB acquired there onto Nesphere. Is able to avoid the Mars Spear. Now the Stampede comes out. They really want to try and find something here. Nefrit is going to be able to TP out, but is Maladi? No! The Stomp comes down, cancels the TP. They find both of the supports here taken out.
Very unfortunate sentry placement. That's very sad. All the thought Sans is gonna get caught in the river. He has the sharpshooter. He's out. Bye bye.
Yeah, they're out. Yeah, I didn't have Dragon Tail either during that time.
Chrono for 2 supports, it's not too bad, but considering Rosh is spawning in 17 seconds and they have trap inside, it might mean Navi is gonna get it for free, and that's what they need. You know, the one counter to a Chrono, it's like the VK, and how you get the VK on your team is by getting the Rosh. So I would be very surprised if they don't beeline to this Rosh the moment it spawns, and it's up. They're gonna start pinging.
Yep, there it is. They'll head into the Roche. I mean, no Chrono down for 90 seconds. It's not the greatest, so they're going to have to give this Aegis away here to Navi.
But it felt a bit like in that fight that Void is missing some damage, you know? Like even for that Venge, he's just missing the attack speed. Like okay, Mjolnir BKB is nice, but Scott is not gonna bring damage. It feels a bit that he's missing this Mask of Madness. Which of course is very bad against so much minus armor on the side of Navi, so Game of Trueside for the puck. Very big pickup.
Oh,
they don't know about the souls, man. They don't know about it. This is so unlucky. They feel like they're hidden. They have the sentry for the sail guys. We're on the sentry. It's fine, no observer here.
They're right underneath it. I mean, they'll take that. Oh, they saw the smoke as well.
Oh no.
They see the smoke.
I mean, it's just this observer kind of so unlucky that it sort of means that SIBE team is playing with the map pack, literally. That they just know everything.
Oh, this troll boy as well. The Dark Troll Summoner with the skeletons pushing into a tier 3. And they're all just going to TP out now here on SIBE. Avoid the smoke. Scarlet may be found. Oh, the scan! Actually blinks away, TPs into a camp, is out of there. Yep, they will not get an opportunity to strike here on Navi. SIBE are out.
Now the tides have turned. Like, it seems like whoever gets the Aegis in this series is kind of cursed, you know? He keeps running around the map trying to get the place, but it's not gonna work, I mean, due to this unfortunate ward, which will expire. But Navi, it's their time to strike. They have so much catch, but it's not enough to just have it. You need to use it.
Yeah, I mean that's how you want to play it, right? You know, the enemy team gets the Aegis. You don't want to put your team in a unadvantageous situation. You back yourself off, wait until that Aegis expires, or is about to expire, then you go.
Level 20, soon to finish Daedalus on the T. He's actually gonna drop the Grobo for the mantle, whatever that item called. You know, I don't remember item names. It's the tunic. Elven tunic. Am I saying it right?
You are.
English check.
You are.
I mean, are you surprised by that? You know, as a fellow mid lane carry player, you are like tunic for a Grobo. Ah man.
Yeah,
I don't know, Chief.
In some heroes, you feel like the Grove Bow is the better item, because sometimes you can get yourself some really trash tier 3 or tier 4 items, and you think, oh my god, this Grove Bow tier 2 item. It's absolutely amazing.
What are they? You get same attack speed, you're just kind of getting some sort of evasion. I mean, that's about it. And like movement speed that you don't really care about. So interesting. Anyhow, the map will continue to be split. You know,
yeah.
SIBE trying to dodge the Aegis, but not fall behind on the network, and they're doing a good job so far. They're gonna lose the tier 2 though.
Dragon form. Gonna try and chase Scarlet here. We'll blink away. It's fine. I gotta say, these are some interesting observer wards here from SIBE as well. I'm just looking. They actually got themselves on the high ground. Meanwhile, though, on the bottom, they're trying to attempt to take down the Templar Assassin. Nice swap there. Spear will come out as well, but a double hoof stomp onto 2. Zayak will still survive through it all, will finally fall along with Nifrit as well.
He didn't even have to use Chrono. Whoa. 3 for nothing. I mean, 3 for not Chrono, not BKB. I mean, that's bad news for the Navi fans. You know,
oh, yes.
Not having to use anything for these 3 kills. I mean, yes, you don't lose Aegis. Yes, you don't use cheese, but it shows the message that they can do it all without the Chrono. Oh, but they're not stopping. They feel like, okay, we didn't use these things. We didn't use the big tools. We want to chain.
He's still smoked. Oh, the smoke might break here, though. He gets a little bit closer. Oh, nice reveal. The stomp is there. Where's the Chrono? Has it ready. It's not actually going to go for it, though.
Come on, Sprites.
Time walk in. Melajul comes forward. Nice! Nice shot there from the Hoodwink. Sharpshooter finds the kill onto the bench.
And they escape on the edge. I mean, Navi's getting outplayed. Oh, Centaur goes in.
They find the
He has a cheese
as well. Chronosphere ready. He comes forward.
There's
Chrono's
no
onto 2. Oh no, Puck in the Chrono! Oh no, that's not good. He's gonna have to jolt away very close there. Received a 900 crit there from the Templar assassin. That could have been disastrous there. That was very close.
That could be like insane disaster. Like it's better not to use Chrono than to use it like this. Just the threat of it might be a little bit better. But unfortunate, you know, they commit for this DK, but I feel like he's the guy you don't want to commit in. Like, he's the tankiest guy, and he kind of does the least, I would say. Like, both of the supports are very annoying. Bench did buyback there, so that's something they got. But with no Chrono, I think it's Navi time to shine.
As they're grouped up towards this tier 2, a smoke play will come out from SIBE, but remember, they don't have themselves a Chronosphere, but they're going to go for this anyway. They've caught the Lion off guard. Lion swapped and surviving through it. Never mind. We're taken out there by the Impetus. They will lose the Centaur War Runner, though. In return, buyback from Lion here. Wants to try and come back to the fight. Tier in trouble. Will fall there from the bashes of Nesphere. They'll find themselves the Vengeful and the Dragon Knight also. Triple kill.
Triple
kill, believe it or not,
the
the Enchantress.
The Rain Prince did rain in this fight. The Rainbow Rain from the Rain Prince. I mean, he did almost the most damage in this team fight. He was ignored. I mean, they cannot focus him even if they want. They just don't have the tools to deal with him. And we saw no Chrono, no matter. They forgot from the last fight on the high ground that they actually lost 3-0 without the Chrono. So Chrono was the cooldown. They're like, go, 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 guys. Now it's time to use it. But SIBE team, the heroes seem just a bit too strong for the Navi right now.
And with 3 dead, with no buyback, this could definitely be here a Rax taking. Nesphere hitting into the tier 3. This tower's definitely could have. I mean, they found themselves at the bottom tier 3 here too. They're actually going to back off though, surprisingly, with 10 seconds remaining left on either 3 of the heroes on Na'Vi.
I mean, they don't need to risk it. You know, 2 towers is fine, doesn't matter. Like, they just gonna get the Chrono off, the cooldown. The next rush is coming up in approximately like 1 to 3 minutes. Like, they know they're in the driving seat. All they need to not do is not throw this game. The Navi already needs SIBE to make mistakes to win this game. And they are gonna smoke 5-man to try and force them.
They are. They have themselves the Black Dragon form though as well on Melajul here. Has vision going up. But they had vision of each other there with that Observer Ward. SIBE are going to play this safely here. They're going to fall into the grasp of Navi.
At least they're gonna regain the control of the triangle. And then now can take the Tormentor and move towards the top lane where the rush is gonna spawn. It's gonna be a super early spawn. No, I'm joking. Super late spawn. 2 minutes 10 seconds until the rush. And keep in mind that's a dire rush, which means the Aghanim's Blessing, right? Huge pickup for both teams.
Well, this could be a good fight here for SIBE because Na'Vi, Melajul's Dragon form, It's going to expire here quite soon. Ray Prince is very close to 3 heroes here at the side of Na'Vi. Both teams going to get Observer Ward there
nice
and a coil onto 2. So Nefrit will be able to get out of there with thanks to his BKB. They will lose the Vengeful Spirit though.
I mean, Na'Vi just feeling like they cannot give up this rush. They don't know it's a late spawn, so they need to go already. They go with the Venge first, place the wards, but SIBE team more than ready to fight it back. More than ready. They're just gonna pick up the free Venge and gonna continue to play them up. Is there a trap in the rush pit?
There is a trap in the Roche pit. Not bottom though, but I think it's going to spawn top, right?
Yeah, they know it's max timer is gonna be top. They know it, and like at least they are not being anxious because this trap is not being devoured. They're not anxious about it. And we see she gets you queuing up the rapier. You know it's time. It's the rapier time.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if Faceless Void decides to, you know, get a Chrono and Puck blink into it again, you're definitely gonna one-shot the Puck for sure.
I mean, you know, funny enough, it's that time of the game. You know, it's not only you need the rapier, you also need the SIBE to mess up a bit for you to have a chance. Unfortunately, it is like that, but you know, you gotta work with what you have, and that's it. And they're gonna try to make their move to the rush. They really don't want to give it up.
Jewel taking the lead here. They got themselves an Observer. Oh, Bushwhack though. Onto Vengeful. Vengeful completely decimated. Down for 50 with no buyback. A coil there latching onto TA, but TA is okay. They'll find Zayak here. That's both of the supports down here into Na'Vi. As the BKB and the TP, Shigetsu will get himself out of there. Meanwhile, a Chrono into the backlines here into Melajewel. Absolute complete disaster here for Na'Vi as they find themselves 3. The Roshan is up. And this is going to be SIBE here, who get themselves the Aegis.
I mean, SIBE just don't complicate it. Don't complicate. That's the motto. That's the mantra. Like, they see this bench, mess him up. They see the go for the Lion. Don't chrono the DA. Who cares? Chrono the DK next to. Get the 3 kills. Doesn't matter which ones. Get the rush. Get the Agonist blessing on the void. Like, don't complicate it. Get whatever is in front of you, and like they're like, I would say what the game ban gives them, like what, like probably like 95% chance to win this game. Can we check the? It's 97. Like they know it. They must feel it. You know, Void at this point of the game with these items is there's some real weird stuff needs to happen for him to mess this up.
Oh, big items coming out here. I mean, we have themselves the Agonim's Blessing on Faceless Void, so able to apply the time lock during the Time Walk, a Lotus Orb here for Sunset on the Hoodwink, and an Arcane Blink onto the Puck. Puck is almost completely 6-slotted here now, can finish up something else as we proceed now to siege the high ground. I mean, no Chronosphere, down for a minute, so maybe perhaps, you know, SIBE just need to hold off here, just give some time. Yeah, they're going to try and find TA. Oh, Shigetsu. Invisible. Yeah, he's okay.
He'll be fine. Trying to finish up this rapier. I mean, that's the that's like this sliver of hope, I would say. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, Void, he's gonna hit the level 25 plus the Magic Trickster or something like this is this item called, the tier 4 one on the Void. And it's gonna be Trickster Cloak, Magic Trickster, nice one. Trickster Cloak, and he's gonna be really hard to bring it down, but...
Dragon Tail.
Still level 24
though. Time Walk forward and back though, he has himself that shard and the Agnim. Oh, a nice Bushwhack there onto Dragon Knight, along with that Sharpshooter as well. The swap will have to be committed. Zayak there activating that Ghost Scepter. The arena's there, Nefrit has to back himself off. They will find Lion though. Still okay here on the side of SIBE. Nefrit will fall as well. Buyback is available. They do find themselves this bottom set of racks.
Rapier is ready. Let's see what he can do. The Chrono is ready too. Probably level 25 on the Void. I mean, you will love to see the Rapier, but I have my doubts about it. Let's see what happens.
I mean, they have a Hex. They do have a Hex on Nefrit. He hasn't been able to use it effectively yet. He's had it for the last 5 minutes. Just time walking forward. I mean, can they get themselves a Hex onto the Faceless? This is going to be the right choice. Is now coming forward there with the damage. That's enough. There we go. Look at that. Gets the kill. And that, oh my gosh, the side blades in the back line. Taking the kill out there onto Sunset. The BKB will be activated there, but the Chrono onto 2. Finding the kill there onto TA. The Rapier down. In the hands now. The Faceless boy. GG is called. As game 2 here. Going to SIBE. So we're going for a game 3, Milan.
Yes, we're going to a game 3. Perfect combo from Nestor. Not only catching the TA, but catching the Vengeful Spirit on the side. It's you love to see it. The perfect spell usage.